Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Bill's place, Luna asks Finn, "How did you find me?" At the precipice house, Taylor rolls from the news that Finn's aunt had coitus with him. Steffi tells her there's more. Poppy got pregnant. They've a son. Steffi says, Luna Nozawa is Finn's son. Taylor gasps. In the design office at Forrester, Hope respects Zend on his stirring designs for hope for the future. She sensations at the success they had moment and thinks it proves it was a brilliant idea to bring Daphne Rose on board. She and Carter really congratulate each other. Hope thinks it'll be salutary for the company. Forrester is moving in an instigative new direction. Zend notes that Carter doesn't feel as augmented as he should be given his recent successes. Why do you suppose that might be? Hope takes a call and Zend learns she's getting further accolades for Daphne Rose's new scent. She's phenomenal and unlike any woman she's met ahead. Zend asks again about Carter's muted response to their successes. The only bone who seems agitated is Hope. She says they all want Forrester to be admired internationally. Zend says, Hope, it is. Hope goes on about how much more implicit there is. She assures him that Carter is agitated about it, and wishes Zend could be too. Daphne getting a part of Forrester is going to make a world of difference. Zend muses that she's quite the addict of Daphne's. So is Carter. Hope says she understands him. That's why she's necessary. Hope believes she'll alter the course of Forrester creations, for Carter, and for me. In the main office, Daphne knows Carter is hurting. He went against his stylish friend and the family who embraced him as their own. A concave palm, no? She asks if this is worth his relationship with the Forresters. He's proven his point and has a golden occasion to return the company to Ridge and Steffi. Carter asks, you want to return the company to Steffi, Ridge and Eric? Daphne, taking his hand and leading him to a glass, says it doesn't count what she thinks, only what he thinks of himself. What does he see? She urges him to be honest with himself. Daphne tells him she allowed. He was a snake and planned to watch her back, but I was wrong. That's not who you're at all. She can tell he's a man of principles. Carter tells her the Forresters would differ. Daphne says he's made his own unforgettable mark on the company, but the true mark of an extraordinary leader, man, is knowing when to say when. This would be a great time to strike a deal. Carter asks, what kind of deal? Daphne says, if they agree to keep Hope for the future, return the company to them. She offers to go to Ridge and Steffi on his behalf. What do you say, Carter? At the precipice house, Taylor asks Steffi when this happened. Steffi says it was when Finn was starting council. Poppy was staying with them and helping out. One night, Steffi says she took advantage of Finn. She's crossed the line with men, with medicines. Taylor recaps that they had this one night and Poppy got pregnant. Steffi says Poppy prevaricated to Finn and told him he wasn't the father. Taylor blurts that it's all a taradiddle. This is ridiculous. Taylor says Tom Starr is Luna's father. Steffi argues that Lee did a maternity test. Taylor says someone must have altered it. She declares that Finn must redo the test. Steffi says Finn took a test doubly. Luna is, without a mistrustfulness, Finn's son. Taylor is angry that Steffi has to deal with this, for Finn to lay this on her now? How does he anticipate her to deal with that? How does anyone deal with that? She holds her as she cries. At Bill's place, Luna harangues that she hates herself for all the pain she's caused. She doesn't anticipate him to believe her, but she's shocked and shamed of herself. She goes on to say she must have been crazy, because no stable person kills people or abducts a member of their own family. She cries that she wants to make effects right, but she can't, and it kills her. Luna pleads with Finn to believe her. Luna numbers Finn came to blast her. She deserves it, but she swears it was like commodity took over her body and made her do these terrible effects. Tom Starr is her father and she took his life. It still doesn't feel like he's her father, perhaps because he was no way there. There's no reason for any father not to fight for his son. All I had was my mama, and that's not saying a lot. She cries that there was no foundation or thickness. She used to supplicate someone would come and take her down, but it no way happened. Finn crosses the room and grabs her by the shoulders, blurting, "I didn't know. I didn't know." He embraces her and cries. In the main office, Carter takes a deep breath and walks over to the office. Daphne asks if she overstepped. He tells her, not at all. He owes a lot to her and they can't thank her enough for her spices or advice. Daphne's not one to hold back. He says she's not the first person who has told him to return Forrester. Daphne tells him this isn't about Hope or what she wants. It's about you. You're a good man with a good heart. She touches his casket. Carter says it's like she can see right through him and knows everything it's thinking. He tried to tell himself that what he and Hope did was justified, that he was a decent man. Daphne says, "You're so much more." Hope crosses the hall and regards and as Daphne and Carter kiss. Ending the door, Hope looks distraught. Steffi is speechless after her hubby Dr. John dropped the Luna baby bomb on her. After the original shock wears off, Steffi will decide that Finn is the victim in all of this. Rather than concentrate on the fact that her stepson tried to kill her, Queen Steffi takes a stage for a man and confronts the aunt that took advantage of him. Steffi Forrester believes that Poppy Nozawa took advantage of Finn and also burgled him of being a father. In all fairness, she's not wrong. But, could that be a motive for murder? Steffi has been a bit deranged since she had to kill Sheila's ringer in her kitchen. Could she erupt and attack Poppy Nozawa? Speaking of Sheila, she'd also be at the top of the suspect list if Poppy Nozawa turned up dead. When she learns that she took advantage of her son and kept Luna from them, she'll be out for vengeance. We also can't forget the fact that worried Luna is no longer behind bars. However, do you know what's going to hit the addict if word gets back to Luna at the Spencer mansion that her kinsman is her pater? Luna formerly turned on her mama formerly, and we know that she's able of murder. Poppy's life will be in peril when Luna leans the Verity. Remy to make an explosive comeback. Lee has a sincere plea for Poppy. Over at the Precipice house, Finn makes his final decision on the maternity secret. Remy come back. Remy will show up at Il Giardino to see Deacon. Remy will ask Deacon for his job back. Of course, Cleric might be enough shocked that Remy has the whim-whams after what he did to Will and Electra. Knowing Remy, he probably got the charges dropped. Another possibility is that Remy has a clever cover story. Speaking of Remy, an exercise clip shows Luna and Remy meeting for the first time. Remy gapes at Prince at Bill's manse. Luna assumes he's there to fix the AC, so she doesn't run or hide. So, will Remy be honest about who he's and why he's there? In any case, Remy might be a big problem. It would be easy to see Remy blackmailing Bill after learning about Luna's secret house arrest situation. Of course, Bill doesn't blackjack fluently. At the same time, Remy could hang Will, not Bill, making it an indeed dicier situation. Lee will meet up with Poppy. Formerly again, Lee will be overwhelmed with remorse over falsely criminating Poppy. Lee might have been wrong about Jack. Still, suckers know that she was right about Poppy. Over with Finn, he plans to tell Steffi that he's Luna's bio-pater. Still, Finn has formally made this decision and has been talking about it all week. So, does this mean that Finn has a last nanosecond change of heart? If Finn does keep the Verity from Steffi, she's bound to find out another way.